Alright, so welcome to a new video where today I'm going to be showing you the two holes method and what it is and what's the concept of it. So there's this, the inventor of two holes currently averages around sub 12 with the method, and this is just going to be a little short tutorial. I'm going to be showing y'all a bunch of, 5 algorithms, and, there's, 16 more algorithms, but there's a document about it. But yeah, anyways, the first step, you gotta put a 2x2x2 block in the back down left position here. So it's just a Petrus 222 right here. And you just gotta put that in BDL. And that's the entire first step. Average is like 5-ish, move 5 to 6. So the next step after that, you solve 3 F2L pairs. So let me go ahead and do like an FRU gen scramble that I'm just doing hand scramble. So think of it as like this. These two cross edges, disregard those. Nobody cares about them. So after that, pretty much, you just, this is where two holes comes from. The next step is to solve all of F2L minus these two edges that I showed before you have to disregard. So, and this can be rotationless too. As you saw here, I was able to do all 3 of those rotationless because of the freedom of these two blocks and basically inserting things out and putting them back in again. So this is basically a Dudley block, but minus an edge, or just F2L minus 2 edges. And this is where two holes comes from. There's a hole here and a hole here. 2 holes. And that's basically it. So after that, in beginner, 2 holes, which is the one I'm showing you today, the next step is to solve one of these edges. Preferably, I like to solve this edge because that means I don't have to rotate to do L5E after that. So I would just go ahead and solve that edge. Very intuitive, and that's about it. And there's that. So the second step, or not the second step, the next step here is to use COLL, keyword COLL, to solve basically the corners in one algorithm. And I'm not going to be showing you any algorithms. There's a SideOfTheKing.com has COLL out. I'm going to be sending you links, a link to that description. So basically, now what you do is I'm going to be showing y'all every single algorithm to solve last 5 edges orientation, which is the next step. There's only 5 cases. So the first step here, we're going to be going over the ones where this edge is disoriented first. So basically what this is for our last, or L5EO, is basically anything you see on this. This is a bad edge because it doesn't have yellow or white on top. This is a good edge because it has yellow on top. It doesn't matter if it's only yellow or white. The white edge is right here. So this is disoriented. This is disoriented. This is disoriented. So that's a first case. And every algorithm is M in U gen. So you just got to basically do root turning pretty much. So, the first case here is an arrow here. Now, you can mirror the algorithms if you do a lefty M hand, but because I am left-handed, I do righty M moves. So, basically, this first arrow here, this I like to call this arrow because you see this line like arrow resembling thing, for this, you see the keyboard here. The algorithm for this is the shortest algorithm of them all, M prime U prime M, and that's about it. So the next algorithm here is again this edge is disoriented, but we see one edge here oriented. In this case, you want to put that edge in the back, and you want to do M prime U prime M U prime M prime U prime M, and there's that, and that's all of the ones where this one is disoriented. So the next case right here I'm going to be showing you is if there's 2 adjacent algorithms, 2 adjacent edges are disoriented right here. The algorithm for this is another 7 mover. It is M prime U prime M U2, M prime U prime N M, and basically setting that up, you do M prime U prime M, which is an arrow alg, U2, and then M prime U prime M again, which is again an arrow alg. So it's basically arrow alg U2 arrow alg, and it's very easy. The next case here is pretty tough to memorize. It is the longest of them all, and it is this algorithm right here. So we got these are oriented, but we see all 4 of these here. This is the rarest case of them all. I'm not sure how rare it is, but if you're doing CFOP, the chances of this OLL right here is about 1 in like 100 some. But in 2 holes, this is a lot less rare, but it is still the rarest case. The algorithm for this is M prime U2 M U2 M prime U prime M. And that's basically it. So there's that alg. Let's see here. What can I do here? So there's this again. So basically what you do is what people call the P algorithm, which is M prime U2 M, and then a U2, and you see this arrow alg right here. So you go ahead and do that alg. So there's that last alg. The last case I'm going to show you here is one where there's 2 opposite edges oriented. You can get them horizontal or vertical. What you want to do, you want to make sure they're vertical, and you want to do M prime U prime M, which is the arrow alg, and then U, and then the arrow alg again, which is M prime U prime M. And that is all the last 5 edges orientation algorithms. Up next, the last step is last 5 edges permutation. And I'm not going to be showing you any of the algorithms here because there is already a document about them. And there's 16 algorithms. Why would I show you 16 algorithms? I know all of them because, unlike a lot of people, I despise CFOP. And believe it or not, around a year ago, like last summer, I used to main the Rosso method. That ended in L5EO and L5EP. But I don't anymore. I main Waterman now. But pretty much, I know all those algorithms. And I don't feel like showing them to you. Because, again, there's a document in the description you can use. So, ending this video off, the inventor of this method is a YouTuber by the name of JB Perm. His tutorial and his channel will be in the description. And, well, yeah, that's basically all of this video. Shout out to him. I'm not sure how many subscribers he has. I don't have his channel page pulled up here. But, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to that guy. He did invent 2 holes. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.